Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Tracy and this is a girl with plans. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up my goals planner for the month of April. All right guys, so as you can see, I have a lot of planners here because I'm going to be changing up the way that I am tracking my goals for the month of April. So I had been previously tracking them just kind of like using a dashboard planner, but not really tracking them on a day-to-day basis. And I do think I need to incorporate some of those kind of goal activities into my schedule a little bit more. And when I say that, certain things are automatically added into my schedule, but things like reading and stuff like that, I need to actually pencil in so I can make sure that I do that. So that's why I'm going to change up how I am actually setting and tracking my goals. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm no longer going to keep my goal planning and tracking with my guided journal. I'm now going to move it back to my catch-all planner, which is where it was at the very beginning of the year. And then I had a brilliant idea to switch it. Now I'm switching it back. But you know, a lot of this is trial and error. So, you know, we kind of figure out as we go along until we find something that works. All right, so what I think I really want to do is I am not using the vertical layout for my catch-all for the month of April. So I think I'm going to use some of the vertical pages, some of the outdated vertical pages as my goal kind of setting pages. And then I'm going to use some pages from the hourly layout to actually track and schedule my goals. So that's kind of what we're working with. There'll be a little bit of franken planning and there will be a little bit of decorating. So I think I went ahead and made a divide. Well, I didn't make a divider, but I used one of these wrong full sheet dividers that I got from Happy Planner recently. And I think I'm going to keep my goals in the back of my catch-all because I have my regular catch-all planner at the front, then my like budgeting chores section in the middle, and then my goals in the back. It's just easier for me to find if I know it's at the back. So that's kind of why I'm going to keep it in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start fresh. So I really don't have much to move over, if anything, from my goals planner, because I think mostly everything, just my goal sheets, my reading log, my goal sheet and my reading log. So we will move those over. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I put some of the undated extension packs in here too as a way to store them, but I'm going to be using the dated month for this. So April. And I have a separate video, which is a flip through of how the first quarter went for goals planning. That's a separate video that will be filmed in a few days. So that should be coming up shortly. I just wanted to wait until the official end of the quarter before I did that so we can get a true reflection, but I have a pretty good idea already of what my April goals are going to be. So I wanted to go ahead and set that up so I can hit the ground running when April starts. So I may actually utilize this time. I hadn't been utilizing it, but I might use this more for like tracking reading or something like that. I'm not going to decorate it. So in the hourly layout, they have these pages, which is set goals for the month and then things to follow. And then you go straight to this. Now, here is where it gets tricky for me. I don't think I need this. I don't really want to lose this page, but I don't think I have a choice unless I can just keep this there separate. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure things out. All right, because my plan is I want to have this, and then I want to go into, let's find a 2020, and I don't want the currently page. So what I kind of do is I want to enter some vertical here. All right. So this is going to take some type of discussion and figuring it out and things like that. What I could do is put something here like habit trackers tape it here. And then that way I'll have like almost like a 2-page spread of just complete goal tracking. Of course that would have probably sufficed, but I need this. So, and I want this first. Everything is so complicated. All right, so I actually might not have to tape any pages together. I might just find like a goals planner type thing, a habit tracker or something like this, just to tape to this page. That way it's like a 2-page spread. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the dates at the top, and we will now have a goal per column. So obviously there's 7 here. I did go about switching up some of my goals to kind of break them down further. And I did create labels, smaller labels, obviously, than my other ones. So I have personal, professional, financial, which are the same. Social is now socializing, so it's just a little bit more simpler for my brain to wrap around. Health, even though I track my health in my health and fitness planner, I do want to kind of incorporate some of that stuff here, especially when it comes to my hourly scheduling. So that's kind of why I moved that here. I am going to have a now separate travel column, just because I'm ramping up, you know, my travel, my itch to travel, and I want to plan all the trips for like the rest of this year and next year. Lifestyle, I'm not sure about that one yet. We'll see. Family and friends, I kind of separated that from socializing, because this isn't necessarily like meeting in person. This might just be reaching out to like chat on the phone, or like sending a text message or sending a card or things like that. Whereas socializing is actually getting out of the house. So that is why I wanted to separate that. And then I have home, and then I have other. So if I didn't do lifestyle and other, I would still have 8. And obviously there's 7. So what I'm thinking is I might just go ahead and add, I have 10, right? Yeah, so I might just go ahead and use all of these. So I might start here, here, and here, and then that would bring us to this page. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, this page, I'm still trying to figure that out. We will figure it out probably as the month goes on. I'll see kind of where my needs are. I don't really want to just put something there to put something there. So by the time we do the May setup, I should have a decent idea of what I want to put there. I will put something there this month, but I don't want to do it right now, just because I don't want to put something there that I'm not going to use. All right, because these dates are, I think these dates will show through whatever I put there. So I'm going to go ahead and off camera, I am going to cover these dates up, and then I will be back. All right, so I went ahead and covered up all of the dates, and as you can, I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but you can still see through them. So that's the reason why I do that. I'm going to put stickers over them, and then put this over this as well, just to make sure that everything is okay. I just wasn't sure how far the stickers were going to cover. Now let's get a little bit into the decorating. I am going to speed that up because I feel like most of you guys might be here for the goal planning part, but there has to be decorating to make this pretty. So I'm going to be using this, the glitter paint book, and I've already pulled the stickers. I'm kind of going for this whole thing, and this is where I'm going to use for the dates. I mean, not the dates, the titles. And what I did, they had these circles. I just cut them in half, and then I'm going to put them at the top like so. I don't know if I need something else at the top, because I do have, before I do that, I have all these other corner pieces and things like that. So I'm going to do that as well. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be speeding this up. I have corner pieces like this. I have, let me take this out now. Now that I've explained it, I don't need this part in, because this is the only part. I will say, I'm not sure if I'm going to be decorating the weekly sections or not. There's not much room to decorate those. So I do have to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to decorating that. So we will see. But I am going to speed up the decorating process, because I think you guys may want to see how I decorate it and see the process, but you probably don't want me spending a lot of time on it. All right, so that is it for the bulk of the decor. I'm really not, I guess I have a couple of other things I can put over here. So I have like the dream, and I guess I need to find some more, but that is it for really the bulk of it. The only other thing I'm going to do is, it looks like I cut one strip off, and I think I have misplaced one of them, so I have to find them. But, and I think most of this is not, so I'm gonna have like I'm gonna have personal, professional, financial, home, or social, family and friends. I think I want on this page. So I can do family and friends. I'll have to break it up. Doesn't really matter what order, it's just a preference thing at this point. All right, so family and friends. I think I want travel, lifestyle, and other on the other page. So I definitely need to find my other one. Put home there. So I need to find my other little strip, or else I'm gonna have to cut it again. And I will be back after I try to hunt that down. I have so many strips of paper. It's like crazy. I have way too many over here. Okay, so there we go. I have all of my titles at the top of the page. Obviously, I'm using the vertical, but as you can see, this could easily be done with note paper, happy notes, or pretty much any of the vertical-esque layouts. So was it the checklist layout? The hourly can easily be done with this. If you got an hourly, didn't like it, and want to figure out how to use it, this will be one option. You'll just have the lines and you can just white out the hours. So yeah, I do have some more decor, but I'm not going to do that right now. I will need the bullet points from the decor though. Basically I need to stop talking when I've been down to pick stuff up. So the only decor I really have left are these glitters and the bullet points. So my overall goals are not really going to change that much, even though I have these separate categories. So like personal is still going to be the same. I might go ahead and add journaling in here. So it might be, so the foreign language, reading, and journaling. I think those are going to be my 3 main ones. So now I'm going to just break this up, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough bullet points for all of this. Basically, when I was going through this, this book, I was like, I think I want to use everything that's like the green kind of color scheme here. I was like, I'm just going to use everything that's in here for that. It's actually a pretty cute book, and it's easy to decorate. I didn't even use that many stickers, and it pretty much works. I'm going to put journal here. And then we'll go ahead and add. So basically what I'm doing is I'm adding my actual categories, subcategories of the category. Okay, so then what I would do is I would go back through and kind of break that down to action steps. So I guess instead of read, I probably need to break that down a little bit more. I've been doing pretty good with the reading. And so my goal was to read about a book a month. I've kind of been doing about 2 books a month. So I'm going to say read at least 2 books. Okay. And then journal. I definitely want to try to put a number on it. I didn't put a number on it in March. I didn't do that great, but there was vacation. So I am giving myself some slack because I did take up a big chunk of the month. Do we want to say 4 times a week? That's almost every other day. Week. Okay. All right. So then from there, now we take our action steps. So I want to, like, for this one, I want to read before bed. I don't think I'm going to give myself like a page number or anything like that because obviously things can change. But I think that's how I'm going to be. And we'll just say most nights. That's kind of my action step. All right. For journaling 4 times a week, I'm trying to figure out, I still haven't figured out whether or not journaling works the best in the morning or at night. I feel like I need to do it in the morning. It makes sense to do it at night because you're kind of reflecting on the day. But I feel like for me, leaving it to the night, I'm leaving too much stuff to nighttime. And reading definitely is good for me at nighttime. It's something that I just can't do in the mornings. I'm going to be honest. But nighttime is good because I kind of read until I get really tired and need to fall asleep. So I'm going to say add into my morning routine. And then learn Spanish. I want to do 1 lesson a day on Duolingo. And that's going to be added into the routine. I think this is going to be part of morning. Okay. So I know like a lot of times they have like multiple action steps, but like these, I obviously don't need that many action steps because it's pretty simplistic, but I do need action steps. So I don't need a lot. I do need some. All right. So for professional, so we'll go ahead and do that. All right. So for my professional development, again, I am kind of incorporating both my 9 to 5 as well as my social media type stuff, even though I don't get paid for any of that. I just kind of feel like it doesn't feel like work, but I kind of schedule it like work. So that's the reason why I kind of figure this is a good place for it. So for my 9 to 5, I think I still need to learn a new software. So I definitely need to maybe take classes. So we're going to say, so I'm going to say like reporting software. And then I know that's not a good one, but I mean like a good title that captures it, but I'm going to say like online classes, webinars. And then we'll say a test run. Okay, and then I definitely want to take some more. I do want to learn some more as far as like my job does. I'm a policy analyst, so I do a lot of research on that. So I definitely want to continue that. So I think I'm going to just have like learning. And this is going to be both for my social media and my 9 to 5. So for my 9 to 5, so I'll just say work. I'm going to say webinars. And then for social media, I'm going to say it's almost the same, but it's like online tutorials. And then I'm going to just say general. It's just research. Okay. So that's learning. Then I think my final one will be, I kind of like how that turned out because it's like 9 to 5, both, and then this is going to be social media. All right. And so for my social media, I'm going to say social media growth. And then this is going to be consistency, which I believe was the same last month. And then engagement. All right. Financial. I definitely think I'm going to run out of bullet points, but I don't know that I'm going to have like 3 goals for everything, because pretty much financial is just investment. And I definitely want to do more research. I need to, this needs to be constant, because when you're investing, you have to kind of like figure out how to stay on top of things. And then this is savings. So basically what I want to do, I did not do a savings calendar last month, so I'm gonna add that to this month. Like I said, last month was kind of, and then I want to be more consistent with transferring funds to savings. All right. And then I need, for here, I need to transfer funds to IRA. I'm still trying to figure out how much I really want to do. Okay, definitely gonna run out of these bullet points. We'll have to see. I mean, there's other ones. I can use some of the other ones in the book. They won't match 100%, but they'll be good. All right. So for family and friends, let's see. All right, so the same one for all of my friends is reconnect. That is to just reach out. Things like that. And then here, I'm gonna just say quality family time. That's really with my parents, but it's like with my cousins and stuff too. All right, so we'll leave that there, because then for socializing, I definitely want to organize. This one's good for me. I organize at least 2 social outings, and the key word there is organize. I need to make the initiative, so there we go. I'm gonna add more later. I'm just not sure where where I want. Let me go ahead and grab my sticker book, because I think I might have to bust out some of these other bullet points. I found the ones. They are all grouped kind of by similar ones, so I could probably use some of these. They won't be too far off, I don't think. It's fine. All right, so for health. So for this one, we're going to say balanced eating. If you follow my fitness and wellness planning, then you know this has definitely been a trend of mine, something that I've been trying to focus on. Obviously, coming back from vacation, I need to get back on this. This will be meal plan and prep. And then I need to track meals. That is pretty much recording it will make me more accountable. So that's more about what that is. Let's see what some other colors. Let's do some of these. All right. Actually, let's swap this one. My health ones are actually, I'm going to have 3. Because this one is going to be, I just want to be consistent with movement. And that is just going to be like workout daily. But that could be yoga. So I'll just put like yoga, strength, cardio, all the other stuff. But it's like a combination of it. So it's not all of that in one day. That's just examples of like what my workout could be that day. All right. And then the last one in my health one is going to be more kind of with the yoga, is I need to start yoga. I think that has been on here as well. So I need to incorporate into AM routine 3 times a week. All right, so there is that. I'm gonna go ahead and add a pink one here. Pink one there. So I can just kind of see what, this just helps me see what I have. Okay. And I need a pink one over here. This is where my like perfectionism comes into play. Even though I'm handwriting all this and it's like not the best, I still want to like keep all like the color coordination there. All right, so for the home, the big one is spring cleaning. And I have created a schedule, so I just need to do that. I don't really know that there's anything else. I'm trying to figure out what else. Oh, yeah. Well, my mind was like on cleaning. That's all I could think of. So then we're going to put here is declutter. Last month, it was like, I need to focus on the bedroom, but I need to focus on the bedroom because that did not happen. There was just too much going on with prepping for vacation and coming back from vacation and things like that. So we'll just start there. And then I think I'm going to just do those two because spring cleaning is so much. It is so much. Now, lifestyle. Let's see. I have a lot more of these than I have green ones. So we'll start with lifestyle. I don't really know what I'm going to do for this yet. So I think I'm going to skip that one. Traveling. Okay. Traveling. All right. So I need to start a travel savings log for that. All right. I need to start planning summer vacation. All right, and then I also need to, do I have any more green ones here? I don't think I do. Let me flip. So these blue and green ones, they're off, but that's okay. It's fine. And then I need to do like a 2024 wish list. I don't really know that these have action plans as much. This is going to be more research and then like savings plan. Okay. And then other is obviously going to be blank, so I won't have anything there, but I'm going to go ahead and add the bullet points just so that way when I think of all this stuff, I won't have to like keep doing it. But that kind of gives you an idea. These are like my goals. Obviously, I think you guys might come up with something different. Just kind of fit it to your needs. I think my lifestyle might be more like I definitely need to kind of hone in on an AM/PM routine. And I think using the hourly layout will help with that, which is kind of why I'm doing this. All right. So then we go here and here. Like I said, other is just here for, I mean, I might not have anything for other. It's here in case something pops up and I need to. All right. So that's it. That is my meal planning. That's my goal planning for the month. This one has a cute quote. It says, fill your head with dreams and your heart with wonder. So this side does not have a quote.
I found this on the web.
Oh, Alexa, I guess, was listening to me. Or Siri, sorry. So I'm just going to put this one here. It says, dream the impossible, seek the unknown, achieve greatness. We got that. And then I think the final touch will be adding these little glitter blotches randomly over the page. All right, so I do want to add some more inspirational quotes because this is a goals planner. I have plenty of quote books, but I kind of want to stick to this book because I'm using it. There's a lot of the same. There's a believe in yourself. Make sure. I already have some silver foil, so I can probably do this one. Put believe in yourself down there. I do need a bigger quote over here. I've escaped the ordinary. We'll do that. It's perfect for this side being my travel sections over here. And then, what did I just see? And I was like, oh, I can use that. Don't remember. Oh, these things. The only other thing, I don't think I need a note box. And I don't really have room to do habit trackers for all of this. And I do think I do need like a habit tracker for a lot of this stuff, because this is more of like a day-to-day thing. I already have habit trackers in my social media planner, so I don't need one for that. So I need a habit tracker more for my personal. I'm trying to see, because that's stuff that I kind of want to do. So I might add habit trackers over there. I'll do that off camera because you guys don't really need to see that, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to add habit trackers over there, and they won't be specific for personal, but it looks like those will be the things that I will be tracking, because I don't really have too much that I need to do like on a consistent one. Of course, like the movement, but I do track that elsewhere. So I don't really want to duplicate that here. All right. So set my goals for this month. These are going to be not these goals. So these are my goals. But I think what I want to do for my goal number 1, and they want action steps. I don't really want to do all that right now, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to set. So my goal is to utilize the hourly layout to schedule action steps. Okay. So then my action steps, I guess, would be to set routine each day. Check in with, I guess, my schedule throughout the day. All right. And then my other goal, like these to me, I'm kind of using for more like overarching for how to meet these goals. So that's kind of what I want to do. Try different routines to find what's best. So what I mean by that is that means I don't want to go to my hourly section and just have the same thing written every day. I think I want to start switching it up just to see if something might work better. Like right now, for example, my goal is to like read before bed most nights. That'll probably stay the same. The journaling as I add into the morning routine, that might be better as an after the work routine. So I think like when I'm trying to schedule it like during the day, and that's why I might not do plan with me's for my weekly. Maybe I'll do like a video where I film a little bit each day and then just, you know, put together one video as kind of like as I write in my planner, so you guys can kind of see how I'll end up doing this. But I might want to like change up the times that I write in my journal. So I might want to say like I work until 4, I might want to say write and journal and then workout type thing. So that way it's in my planner. I may be more inclined to do this. So I just want to see, I don't really know. I mean, that kind of is the action plan. So we're just going to leave that. So as a quick recap, what I'm doing is I'm going to probably use this. This might be my habit tracker too. I don't know. I'm still trying to work this out. This will not be decorated, but I have a lot of these calendars and I just want to go ahead and use it. So I think I'm going to just jot down certain things in here, but it's not going to be pretty. It's just going to be for me to track my habits, my goals. I am going to put another page here. I'm still going to figure that out. And like I said, that might not even happen until halfway through the month. All right. So this came as part of the hourly extension pack. But what I did is I broke up the hourly extension pack with the vertical, and then I just hid the dates and put my goal categories at the top, and then kind of broke down the goals with action steps underneath. Some of these are still a work in progress because I don't want to just add goals and action steps to fill it up, because that is kind of one way to not be successful. So I kind of want to take this seriously. And then that brings us to the hourly section. So things to follow up on. I think this is going to be something that I'm going to be like writing in throughout versus like doing this in advance. So as something comes up, I might follow up on it. I might do a book list here, maybe books that I want to try to get at the library, things like that. We'll see. And then that brings us to the hourly, which again, I'm going to start on the 3rd. So I'm just going to kind of schedule in my goal action steps throughout the day. All right, guys, I hope this was informative. I hope this gave you some ideas for your goal planning. Like I said, there will be a companion video to this, which will be me going through my goal planner and kind of going over some of my successes and some of my challenges for the first quarter. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And I do want to give a big thank you to all of those who are already subscribed. That is all I have for now. I want to thank you all for taking the time out of your day to spend with me. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.